back with some DCKO Friday fights.
Is it over?
Not yet. We're getting close, though.
Oh man.
This is the Cryptcast. I'm Mike.
And I'm Brian.
And we've got 3 KO tie-ins for you this week.
3 tie-ins, and it's still not over.
Well, at least all the tie-ins are ending.
Yeah. You know, they explore cool stuff in these tie-ins, but there's never any, like, commitment and follow-through. They all just, like, tie up. They don't do the thing that you think they're going to do. What do you want to start with? Because I have I think they're all pretty lame. But
sure.
I think Flash had the most potential and was the most disappointing.
If you say so. So let's start there.
Okay.
That's the first one I read, so.
Okay, so Flash number 30, written by Mark Waid and Christopher Cantwell, with art by Vasco Georgiev. So Bart went to go save Barry Allen from the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Ois! Crisis on Infinite Ois, I tell you. But, when Barry died, historically, to save the multiverse, well, it didn't really save the multiverse, but we had New Earth after that, it collapsed the multiverse, whatever. Anyway, he goes to stop Barry from dying, and while he goes and catches up with him and stops him, and we retread that some things are just unreversible, and
he's like, "Hey kid, I've tried. Stop."
Right,
yeah.
like Ted Kord has to die. Barbara Gordon has to get shot in parallel. We cannot go back in time. We learned this with Booster Gold. We learned any crap. I hate it. I hate it. Instead of retreading the shit and then going, no, we have to watch him die. It's going to be emotional. We're going to watch him die again, and every time it comes up, you can't do the counter. I understand that if he does save Barry, it changes the timeline and will alter the universe. But fucking do it. Do it and just fucking write a variation.
Whatever.
Like, what would have changed? Like, if Barry didn't do it?
So
then the multiverse would remain, right? But we wind up getting the multiverse back later down the line anyway. Sure. So,
you're thinking too big in the context of what they were trying to do in the story. Because even in the story, they address is like Bart's gonna sacrifice himself, right? But he's the Speed Force, so if he dies, the whole
Speed Force dies, right?
And Darkseid's like finger tenting, going, "Yes, let him die."
What? Omega Force?
Only the Omega Force will be right. Like, fine, whatever.
I get it. It's just old hat where it's like, oh, well, we're not going to prevent the thing.
It's a Flash thing. What else are they going to do?
But it just goes beyond the Flash. Like I said, Booster Gold. This is a time travel thing when we can prevent the thing from happening.
Time travel's messy and it's stupid.
Right, but all right. So the thing to do, in my opinion, would have been the Booster Gold Barbara Gordon thing. That would have been the way to fix Barbara Gordon, and then you make Booster a hero instead of just us always shitting on Booster.
Okay,
right. So that would have been a cool thing to do. And then you change that. You fix that, and you have a good event and justification. A comic book reasonality to be like, yeah, okay, that works. That works for me. That he went back and changed it at the time, and this would have worked for me too. Like, Bart was there, he would have stopped him, because Barry doesn't even know who he is at this point. He's like, what? And he's like, I'm your grandson.
They didn't even get into that. Yeah.
Right, could have been a cool moment, and then you go back to the things the way they were, but you decide to change some stuff because this is about the multiverse. You can find out that some other planets in the multiverse aren't the way they were. They're changed or whatever, Nothing really huge has to happen.
But the multiverse at this point doesn't even exist anymore.
Do we not have a multiverse?
Correct.
Well,
because Barry again sacrificed himself to disconnect the main DCU from the rest of the multiverse. The only things now are the main DCU and the Absolute Universe.
But again, maybe this could have fucked it up and put it back.
Whatever, you're talking about could have beens on a.
but that's what I'm just saying. Do the hard thing. Do the different thing. Just don't do it over and over again.
This is a side book that had almost zero to do with any of the event. They're not going to do anything cool with it. They're just going to do the comfortable thing that's easy to retread.
See, I enjoyed the Flash story the whole time. I liked it. So to see it just fizzle and be irrelevant is the frustrating part. I'd rather see
they're all doing it though.
But I'm saying it doesn't have to be huge and impactful. It could just be minimal things that we find out for the next year or so. Oh, that planet's different, or that character's different, or whatever.
You're thinking too far ahead. You think they think that far ahead with these things?
Probably not. But still, I'm a lifer. They should be too. Be a lifer.
It's long form storytelling, but for the most part, the longest you're gonna get is a year, maybe like a plan ahead.
I mean, unless you have someone who like cares and gives a shit and does something like Bendis did with Secret Invasion.
Sure.
Care about what you're doing.
I guess. I don't know. Like, that's editorial too. They're picking the directions of shit.
That's fine.
But what you're talking about is a big like event level. Like, oh wow, that changed.
Yeah, but like when we come to the table, we can be like, oh, they watch Barry die, and Barry dies again, and does what he's supposed to do, and that's it. It's over. Or we could have something to talk about because they did something different.
All this to say that nothing happened.
Yeah,
they wrapped up the story arc.
Right.
Does this have anything to do with KO and at all? No. Darkseid was there.
Darkseid was there and inconsistently drawn.
Sure.
He has a hand, he has an axe, he has a hand, he has an axe, he has a hand, he has an axe.
It's hard to draw. Yeah. Max Mercury was there.
But his name's not Max Mercury, it was whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, whatever.
Because it's other version.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough to know.
Alright, which one do you want to do next? Superman?
Yes, so you read it in the same order I did.
Alright, Superman 35, Joshua Williamson. And you know what's crazy? So, Flash has Mark Waid and Christopher Cantwell writing, and Vasco Georgiev doing art. And then you have Superman, who has one writer, has Joshua Williamson, and then art by Eddie Barrows, Eber Ferreira, and Julio Ferreira.
Uh-huh. Lots of talent all over the place.
All over the place.
I like this one the best because this one at least has some sort of, like, thing happening.
I guess.
And it feels like it set a thread forward versus we saw Titans end, we saw Flash end, and we're going to see Justice League end, and all those feel like hard stop or move on to something else after.
Yeah.
At least this has something that was like, oh, this is going to go forward.
But I don't care.
Okay.
At all about any of it.
I don't care about any of these books. I'm just saying from a storytelling point, at least there's something to like bridge it forward and be like, okay, you have that to look forward to.
What's that? The Superboy Prime part?
That and it connects directly into KO with Time Trapper.
Okay.
The two of those things make this a better book than the three for the week.
Okay, so the hidden information that was in the mom part of the computer,
the
not
mommy
in the
computer.
dad part, in the Fortress of Solitude, because apparently
in the emotion computer.
Yes, so in the Fortress of Solitude, we have Superman in his computer that has like the knowledge of Krypton, and when Superman goes and communes with it, it usually takes the form of his father that has all the information in history and whatever. But as we discussed in previous episodes, in like the first issue or second issue, whatever, we go to the fortress and Lois talks to the computer, and Clark's mom shows up with extra information.
She had secret information.
Not how computers work.
No. Well, it's a Kryptonian computer. You don't know.
It was a hidden hard drive that we didn't know was there.
It's a little flash drive to put it in there. That's the mom drive.
It's the mom drive. And that information gets put into a Superman robot who is honestly, throughout the story, written as one of the most endearing characters you will ever see in the DC universe.
Yeah, he was cool. He was probably the best one in the book.
Like you were rooting for this robot when you knew he was just going to get trashed at the end because he's a robot.
Uh-huh.
But like he wanted to be Superman in the best way possible.
He was Superman.
He had the optimism and the I need to go help people and
Superboy on several occasions. Why the fuck did you do that? Because like that's what Superman would do, asshole.
Because they have a mission to do, and every time he would go sidetrack to help somebody, Superboy Prime's like, "No, we don't do that. We got to go do this."
Yeah.
And he's like, that's not what Superman would do. Which has got to be infuriating when you're talking to a version of Superman. Like, I'm Superman!
Yeah.
I'm saying we need to go do this. You're a shit Superman. But anyway, the Superman robot plays the information to Time Trapper.
Time Trapper.
I just want to say Trapper Keeper. Every time.
He's full of notes.
Timekeeper? Anyway. And it explains to him that he has a bigger role. He's not just death and destruction. He's resurrection. Yeah. He's the Phoenix. He is Jean Grey. He's going to die and come back and die and come back and
forever.
die and come
He's
back
already done
forever.
That several times.
Yeah. And at least they change him up a bit when they do it.
They took it and twisted it into like, you're a symbol of hope.
Yes.
Instead of destruction, which is it's cool, especially because
everything Kryptonians hope.
That's what S means.
That's what S means.
S means hope, stupid. But yeah, he gets the info and he goes, all right, I've got just enough power to go and and
fight Darkseid.
Confront Darkseid by my own and die.
Yeah,
So he's gonna come in and fuck up the whole deal.
And in that, like, Lois really, she saves the day because was it a Dream Girl or Saturn Girl? Saturn Girl.
She saved the day with the power of love.
Yes. Saturn Girl is in Lois's mind and like playing memories. Lois is like, this is why I love Superman and he's great, and winds up flipping it around, and Saturn Girl,
it's just like, because you saw my love, you feel your love, and I can see it now.
She reflects on her love with Lightning Lad or
Sunboy?
Lord or whatever you want. Is it Sunboy or Lightning Lord? You get a lot of lightning coming off him. I thought it was
it light? I don't. Yeah, no, you're right, because the Sun.
He's the douchier one. He's the more violent one. Sun Lord or whatever.
Yeah.
What happened to Cosmic King?
I don't know.
That was the Trinity.
It had to be because he fucked with Robot Superman, right? He tore him apart.
Right.
He's like, I can control metal, asshole. And like pulls him apart.
Yeah.
Lightning Lord.
So Saturn Girl defects, like she calls it quits, and they're gonna run into the future somewhere or back to their.
They're going back to Darkseid.
But what is it? Are they going to the absolute universe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the future.
Which is funny because it's like we have the absolute trinity, like you're at first, and it's slowly folded out. Green Lantern, Flash, Martian Manhunter. No one's ever said a word about absolute Legion of superheroes.
The Legion of superheroes is like his goon squad.
Yeah,
they're the ones who are they're the ones who round the people up and are like the police squad for everything.
Right, but I'd be shocked if there wasn't going to be an absolute and there should have been like a first an absolute Legion, like good when they're good, like a good then them getting corrupted and shit.
Unfortunately, you can't sell that to anybody.
No, the Legion's a hard sell whether they're good or evil.
Yeah, but
also Lois introduces Ma and Pa Kent to Superboy Prime, and again he's slightly less douche. He's trying.
He's coming around.
Yeah,
maybe Robot Superman had some influence on him.
Yeah, he has a little like a cool moment where he's like, I hope you call me Clark.
They get introduced and before that happens, you see Pa Kent going like, oh, it just feels like there's this hole in my heart and blah 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 blah.
Because Superman's missing.
Yeah,
and they know he lost the tournament.
Right.
So they're not sure if they'll ever see him again.
Right. So now it's just like, hey, other son.
Yeah, a replacement son, which that doesn't feel good at all. I like the moment in the book, I like that he has to be called Clark and stuff, but I do not want.
It doesn't come off like, hey, we're going to replace him. It's just like, hey, maybe Superboy Prime will be a better person now.
Yeah, right.
Because
he's going to be with the Kents, and they're going to teach him how to not be a dick. But I don't want that. I don't want that. And it's not like I read Superman anyway, but I have no interest in Superboy Prime being in the 616, being the main universe,
right,
and being with the Kents and being rehabilitated. Because that's what we need. Another fucking Superboy. Jonathan Connor and Prime. No, thank you.
But Prime is like a grown-ass man. He's not even a Superboy anymore. He is a Superman.
That should be the first thing they do. Just Pa Kent should just sit him down and be like, boy, you're a man.
Because Pa Kent's looking up at him.
Yeah.
Like he's Superman size. So I like that one the best just because, again, there's something going forward, and at least this connects to the main story in some way. That's the only thing for me.
Wally and Bart are favorites of mine, so just the Flash story is going to win
that's
anyway.
Cool. Yeah, you have the connection to it. I don't.
If Crypto had a role to play in the Superman book, I'm sure I'd give a shit more. Although I like Lois quite a bit. And then we have Justice League United. What number was it?
Justice League Unlimited.
Number
16.
I wrote Justice League U.
Justice League U.
Yeah, Justice League U. Go you yourself.
By Mark Waid, Dan Mora. This is a book full of fighting and mess.
It is full of fighting
and mess.
Yeah, throw up of colors. So it's I would hate to trip on acid and look at that book. Oh my god! It was cool. I would love to. I mean, either way, it's been a while.
I'm not for that book. No. It was cool having those heroes introed last book, and then it was not cool having them not do anything. They were here, but they didn't. They were just in the mess of stuff happening.
And one of the first pages is the wolf guy with the chains from the fire wolf guy.
Wolf Ghost Rider.
And he's like, Justice League, go attack. And I'm like, oh, cool.
Justice League, go attack. I love that.
I don't know what he said. I just stuttered on the go. I didn't mean,
put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. The official call.
Justice League, go, and they start dancing. No, but anyway, they he's calling Shaw. It's like, dude, you were introduced last issue, and now you're leading fucking. Well, I mean, it was cool as hell. I like all three of those characters. Although the girl didn't get any.
I don't remember seeing her.
Yeah, she wasn't even in the issue, and it's like, dude, you introduced three cool characters. You think you would like
showcase them?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't mind some shit with them if they find a way to push them in somewhere.
Yeah, put them.
But again, that would have been something too. How did it affect the multiverse? Oh, they were fucking there the whole time. Like, you know, like that like would be cool shit. We injected these three characters and told you they were there the whole time. Deal with it. It affected shit.
Yeah, but so they're trying to stop a group of villains from going into a portal for hell.
Yeah, because they're the villains that remained on Earth that got powered up by Neuron, and they were just like wreaking havoc and shit. And since the world had officially become the Earth had officially become new apocalypse.
Yep.
They were retreating into the gates of hell when they were offered a laurel. And they didn't because they stayed behind with the heroes to assist, I guess. I mean, they weren't really like they didn't make a deal in that capacity. They just went, "Hey, don't go to hell."
But that's not what happened. They like the gate had to be forcibly shut by Owl Woman, who was sent up there by Neron and he said, "Go kill those heroes."
Yeah, she shatters the gate, so it's no longer an option. But like, you know, they had that moment where like they offer them to go along, and like Atomic Skull, which is really weird for a Skull to be like, really you'll take us, you'll forgive what we did. And
yeah,
like,
they have that
really weird like for a character with a skull face to like look sad.
It has some emotion in it. Yeah. But yeah,
other than angry,
they basically everyone's just going to go into the Phantom Zone, so they're protected.
Yeah, so they're safe. Yeah,
and they go, "You'll have us even know what we did," and you're like, "Yeah, assholes, let's go." Yeah, that was it.
By the way, we're not going anywhere that's particularly cool. It's a violent environment.
And Mr. Terrific gets saved.
Yeah, Mr. Terrific is the only person who makes it out of hell.
Mr. Terrific gets tossed into hell proper to die, like to burn forever.
Right.
And Owl Woman uses what's that magic dude who looks like Dick Tracy? I don't remember his name.
Oh, isn't he a doctor of some sort?
Yeah, he's Doctor something.
Doctor Occult or some shit.
Sure,
like that.
Doctor Magic, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Not John Constantine.
Yeah, uses his magic to be able to send her down to save him, and then she comes and saves everybody.
Why wasn't Constantine used as that role?
Because he...
Did he do something else during his event?
I don't remember.
Did he?
I don't know.
No, he didn't do anything during his event.
But that guy has been in this run since the beginning.
No, I know. But I'm just saying, why did we, drudge up a character from obscurity?
Probably for legal rights?
Yeah, maybe. We got to use it or we lose it.
Yeah. So that happens, and then Mr. Terrific's okay, Neron's upset, and
that's it.
And Owl Woman saves destroys Hellgate, and everyone goes into the... That's it, yeah.
Yeah, she destroys the Hellgate, she saves Michael, and that's pretty much it. They retreat to the Phantom Zone for safety.
Yep.
And then because that book is not good enough on its own, it touches on the Titans and touches on the Flash book, right?
Yeah, it had
it's like one page of the Flash together.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because they touched on the Titans book the way they did, where they just had like the one or two panels of the Titans being together. Mm-hmm. The very next panel was Mr. Terrific coming out of the portal all beat to shit and looking rough. And, you know, because most of his costume is white. Yep. The way he was, like, leaned over and bloody, I'm like, oh, they're going to tell us what happened to Cyborg, or Cyborg's going to come out, because, like...
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I'm like, sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. It's not Mr. Terrific. Yep. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. And that had nothing to do with mainline story, so that's it.
Yeah,
just a bunch of arc closeouts.
Yeah, arc closeouts. It's flavor. It's all flavor. It's extra seasoning for the event.
If you like it.
I mean, honestly, I did like it because the event has been such a, like, we fight, and then we fight, and then we fight, and then we fight. Like, the event seems gimmicky, and...
It is. And I'd rather have that than stuff that's trying to make itself relevant, quote-unquote relevant to what's going on. I'd rather take the event as it is without all this extra shit on the side. I think I've said it before, I think this is one of the few instances in which the side books give you nothing to add on to the actual event. You don't get extra context.
I would mildly disagree.
Superman minimally. Just for...
I liked having the extra to read because I have not been enjoying the main event.
Okay. I feel the opposite.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's nothing new.
Yeah, sure. I very much enjoy the main event. I have not been enjoying the tie-ins.
Yeah, I think I'm a little reverse on that. I mean, the events where we're getting results, so I want the main event book, but it's the actual story is happening elsewhere. It's not. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The fights aren't great for me.
Sure.
Especially since I've been losing a lot. All my picks have not been working out.
Hey, it's the way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else you got?
No.